Hey, what's up, long drivers? This is Smash Factor. I'm Jeff Gilder. I'm the so-called host. That's kind of, we use that term lightly around here. But we're going to be right back with some results from around the world and some upcoming schedules right after this. All right, let's get into it, folks. Got some results here from Canada. Let's hear what's happening up there. Alberta held their second indoor qualifier for Team Canada Long Drive on March 25th. Riverside Indoor Golf was the venue. Under the guidance of TD Michael Flaherty, ran a great event. Thank you, Michael. Taking the men's open for his first win was Curtis Shoden with a 427-yard drive in the final. Women's Open was taken once again by Sarah Graham with a drive of 257 yards. Special mention to 13-year-old Aaliyah Hull, who hit 267 in qualifying. Way to go, Aaliyah. Men's 45-plus division was taken by Ryan Grant with a massive 378-yard bomb. And taking home the boys' U7 division was James Lowe, 255 yards. Those Canadians hit long balls up there. Way to go, guys. The next Canada event is April 10th in Ontario. We'll keep you posted on that. Let's go down to South Africa. Our friends there at Grid Pro South Africa, under the leadership of Stephen Van Zyl, just finished what they call Grid number 3. The winner in the Pro Division was Campbell McMillan, hailing from Zimbabwe, by the way. The longest drive was Marco Das Neves. The Open Division winner was Jason Lee Cook. And the longest drive in that division was Damon De Silva. And Damon is an amateur, by the way. And they were at the Grasslands Driving Range. And special thanks to the people supporting them there: Digital Consulting, Crank USA, Vita24, Norflex Gel South Africa, T-Claw, and International Long Drive Magazine, and Crank Golf. Thanks for supporting Long Drive. We appreciate that very much. Let's get it to some results here in the USA. We were down at Valor Creek in the Texas Series this past weekend. Jack Smith took the 18-plus division win with a drive of 316.9 yards. Don't forget the .9. Daniel Ferguson took the win in the 35-plus Open men's division with a drive of 296.3 yards. Asa Wilson in the 50-plus men's division, 238.4 yards. Mickey Davis in the 60-plus men's division, 265.8 yards. And Jamie O'Neill in the XLD League 18-plus with a drive of 277.8 yards. Those guys were fighting some wind. I saw some of the images and video online, and they had like a 20-mile-an-hour headwind. Makes a big difference. Then we're going to go out west to the Utah-Nevada League under the direction of Brian Milkey. These guys had some big numbers. Tyler Putnam in the 13 and under boys drove at 367. That's a big one. Connor Kay in the 18-plus division, 445 yards. Connor's not 18, but hitting up there. Let's see, in the Open Women 18-plus division, Catherine Deering hit at 269 yards. Riley Wilson in the Open Men in the 35-plus division, 359 yards. Jason Kay, senior men, 50-plus, 368 yards. Wow, Jason. Brian Milkey in the senior 55 hit at 325 yards. And Lane Farish won the 60-plus division with a drive of 351 yards. I got to fix some things that I screwed up last week. Stuart Poit, we call him sometimes Stuart Poit, was actually the winner last week week before last in Columbia, South Carolina. I mistakenly gave that division win in the 55-plus to Shannon McGinnis. Sorry about that, Stuart. We are going to call him Stuart Rodney Dangerfield. He gets no respect, Poit, from now on. PowerPoint, whether you use your French pronunciation or not. But anyway, sorry about that, Stuart. And that's not the only mistake I made last week. I left out Chelsea Odom as the winner in XLD women's division there. Chelsea, please forgive me. Please forgive me. I forgot. I missed it. And I don't know. No excuse. Like I told you, we don't really have a host for this show, but I'm standing in. Either way, we're going to be back right after this with some upcoming schedules.
Welcome to Wingding. With a variety of services to offer, we are an end-to-end one-stop shop for digital media production and distribution. Our company originated in podcasting, video production, and digital marketing space, affording us a solid background for growing your brand through media distribution. Contact us at wingding.tv so we can do what we do for you.
Upcoming events: the Driving at the Grid at RIM down in San Antonio with Mickey Davis, April the 2nd at noon. Those guys will be, like I said, there at RIM Golf Academy once again. And then the 2022 SoCal Drives Morongo Golf Club at Tuquet Canyon with Brother Lynn Ray down there. That's April the 9th at 10 a.m. in the morning. There's a doubleheader at Arundel Park in the Mid-Atlantic Series with Kevin Porter. The date on that is April the 9th. The first one starts at noon. And then there's the April Bama Slam down in Dothan, April 9th at 12 o'clock noon with Victor Milan. And then back at the RIM, April the 9th again at noon with Mickey Davis there in the Texas League. RIM Golf Academy, April 9th, noon. There's a XLD Stage 1 qualifier at Dothan, and for that at Bama Slam, April 9th, starts at 2 p.m. Then we're going to Lake Jovita, Florida, April the 9th, on the grid there at Lake Jovita. We've been there before at Lake Jovita. It's been a couple years ago under the leadership of Josh Koch. And then coming up at Optimal